Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online Necrom. Well, let's talk to everyone, and then... Actually, we'll just talk to Scroot. I'm sure everyone is...
My role has always been to observe and repair the lines of fate, never to unduly influence them, no matter how sorely I'm tempted. So while I was waiting, it was just a nervous habit that I haphazardly started checking the nearby lines of fate.
I thought we were supposed to talk about the Chronicle of Fate, Scroot.
The Chronicle can wait. This is more important. Why else would I have even mentioned anything mortal? It's like no one ever listens to a word I say. Anyway, I noticed an anomalous thread not far from here, at the prismatic Irish shore.
An anomalous thread?
A fate anomaly. The sacred task appointed to me. My job is to spot and correct them. It's really important, but you don't care. I think it's the stolen glyphic. Removing it from the mythos triggered the irregularity. Luckily, I happened to spot it.
If it is the glyphic, we have a chance to find Torvasard and recover it.
Not us, mortal. Just you. And Melon, I suppose. Only Fate's Chosen can resolve this, and that's still you. The prismatic Irish shore is north of here. Meet us in Cypher's Hall after you deal with Torvasard. Then we can update the
Cypher's
Chronicle.
Hall? Has Blightcrown's corruption dissipated?
Apocrypha is quite resilient. And since the burning sensation in my tentacles and the pain behind my orbs have mostly faded, I'd say yes. Besides, I can hear the melodious hum of the Great Eye resonating all around me, so that's a good sign.
What can I expect at the prismatic Irish shore?
The usual. Various denizens of Apocrypha, the stray hidden kindred or dream carver loitering about. But you might need Melm's ghost sight to follow the trail of the glyphic. I barely noticed it, so it must still be in Torvasard's possession.
Okay.
Can I get you anything, Laramil?
No, thank you, Gadain. I am mostly recovered from our ordeal.
Okay. Melon?
Once again, everyone takes Melon the Mouthless for granted. They all just assume I'm going to agree to go with you on another quest to stop Torvasard. Sure, I don't really have much of a choice in the matter, seeing as you have my gem, but still!
I have a feeling we're not going to stop Torvasard, and we're going to instead see something.
To have been able to play a role in restoring Apocrypha to constancy, it's more than this scholar could ever have hoped for. Peerless as always. Peerless.
Well, thank you for not spoiling anything this time, Azander. I'm still pissed. I wonder if Sharp would spoil things too. I'll have to look that up once we're done here. Oh, it is just straight north of here. I guess that's the downside of companions commenting on quests. Is that if... Oh, this is the new spider.
Scroot's penchant for noticing anomalies of fate is impressive. But this might not be Torvasard and the glyphic. It could be anything. Up that path to the left. I think that's where the anomaly is.
Yeah, it's... I don't know if I want them to... If they're not going to be super careful about what they say and when.
No matter what we encounter, remember you literally have a Telvanni Magister in your pocket.
How did they not catch that in the PTS, or was that a bug introduced after the final version?
I sense something amiss. Use my ghost sight to look around. This bridge wasn't here a moment ago. I suggest we cross it.
What's this? Memories fleeting, inconsistent. Hence, I've decided to take a quill and ink in the manner of mortals and record my thoughts, in case what I fear has occurred in the past happens again. Oblivion forbid. I've always been filled with glorious purpose, even if the specifics of that purpose have yet to be made clear to me. A compulsion drives me, an unrelenting desire to right a wrong that I'm sure was perpetrated but remains out of focus. I will have clarity. I will have justice. Someday. I can wait. I have all the time in existence. Dreams. The common assumption that Daedra do not dream. At least not in the way mortals understand the concept. However, I have been haunted by a single dream occasionally since as far back as I can recall. Recently, that dream has become more insistent, recurring on an almost daily basis. Interestingly, though I have never bowed to a prince nor walked with a clan, it involves the princes Vermina and Periite. Perhaps the time has come to consult an expert in such matters. It seems my dream is not unique. Both Vermina and Parrot have experienced a version of it, though not as often or as strongly as I have, nor with as much detail. But not even the Prince of Dreams and Nightmares could help me understand what it meant, or recover more than a tiny fraction of what I now perceive to be a memory. In it, I witnessed Vermina and Parrot engage in a heated argument with another powerful entity before a grand statue of the Prince of Dreams. Then the statue explodes, and I see that the other entities are Hermaeus Mora, the Prince of Secrets. Suddenly I understand, this happened. And when it happened, something important was taken from us. A memory that I must restore no matter the effort, no matter the cost. Multiple plans are now in motion, orchestrated by me and a few trusted allies. Vermina and Parrot, furious with Mora, have agreed to assist me, and I have secured mortal help as well, including a Telvanni master. We will breach the vaults of Apocrypha. We will unlock the secret of the Prince of Forbidden Knowledge, and we will restore that which was stolen from us. On this I pledge my immortal existence.
Look! Once more.
Ooh, we actually hear Parrot.
It doesn't matter what you foresee.
Reality, you must all forget.
And there it is. Another piece of my memory restored. We should speak, mortal.
Ooh, it's a white glyphic.
The Prince of Fate thinks himself so perfect, but for all his power, he couldn't eliminate the memory he so desperately sought to hide. Not from my dreams, not from his own mind. And now I remember most of it. Only one secret remains to uncover.
I don't understand, Torvasard.
Why would you? You are merely mortal. But I have wandered the plains of oblivion for eons, an outcast with no clan. I believed I was formed that way, a forgotten scrap of creation, until the dream began to haunt me, a fragment of an ancient memory.
The dream that started all this?
No, the dream that will end it, that will finally restore all that was lost. Hermaeus Mora caused all this with his greed and selfishness. He made us all forget. He made me forget.
Tell me, what secret was so dangerous it had to be obliterated? What did Mora make you forget?
There was another Daedric prince, my prince. A prince that saved me and preserved just enough of my memory so that I could one day save them in return. A prince whose jealous and craven siblings cast down and wiped from the annals of history.
Yep, that's what Xander spoiled for me. Another Daedric prince. Do they still exist?
No Prince of Oblivion can truly be destroyed.
I don't think this is
The
Jigalag.
final glyphic contains that secret. How to find them and restore
It would be
them
cool
to
if it
their
was, but I don't
rightful
think it
place.
is.
And then Mora will answer for his crimes. See for yourself. I leave the glyphic for you to examine.
It doesn't matter what you foresee. You can't do this to another prince. Or to the rest of us, for that matter.
You have seen the damage Prince Athelia has already done.
Ethelia?
Fabric of fate. If left unchecked, reality will unravel.
All of us must agree, Mora. And I definitely do not. Memories are sacrosanct. As are the domains of the princes.
You can't punish someone for something they might possibly do.
Ooh, Parrot has a cool voice.
I must. The risk is too great. I am truly sorry. But there is no alternative. For the sake of reality, you must all forget.
So he erased the memory of the prince, but... Oh. Hello. How did he erase the prince itself?
What was forgotten has been remembered. We must speak.
Wow. So there's 18 confirmed Daedric princes now?
Too late. Too late.
What is Ethelia the prince
The
of?
door sealed long ago is opened. Just a crack. But the damage is done. That which was forgotten is now remembered.
Was all that true? Is there another Daedric prince?
The memories released from the two glyphics are accurate and true. Ethelia, the Prince of Paths, the mistress of the untraveled road, the unseen. Her ability to alter fate, to shape destiny to her liking, was a threat to all reality. It still is.
Oh, so she's like the opposite of Hermaeus Mora. I don't understand.
What mortal could? The Fate Changer is an arbiter of chaos, who can unravel the strands of fate and rearrange them to suit her every whim. Her very existence endangers everything. I saw no other way to preserve reality than to do what I did.
You took away everyone's memory of Prince Ethelia?
I gathered my fellow princes and revealed the danger I foresaw. Most agreed to aid me. Some refused. In the end, it did not matter. I erased Ethelia from history. But I could not erase my own memories. Those I sealed in the 3 primordial glyphics.
What about Torvasard?
Torvasard. Something I did not foresee. An agent of Ethelia, hidden for all these eons. Her contingency plan. Her revenge. At least the final glyphic is secure. Until it is found and opened, reality remains safe. For now, return to Cypher's Midden.
Huh. So they did say that this is going to be a story that spans years now, not just a one and done situation. Can I not remake this bridge? Oh no, it's still real. Now the question is, how many years is this story going to take place? Because they're kind of doing what they did with the Daedric Triad plotline that started with Morrowind and then Clockwork City and Somerset. So that was 2 years. The only thing is, will it feel like a continuation, or will it just feel like 2 disjointed stories that meet in the middle? Because I wasn't really a fan of that with, like, the year-long storylines they were doing. But if it's a continuation, kind of like what Somerset was, I'd be fine with that. Oh, I wasn't able to go in here before. Is this where all our friends are? Oh, yeah. Do I know this person? No. Hey, Hezek's here.
Looks like the mortal is good for more than just crawling through some old books. Actually, Hezek thinks you did some nice work.
Did Madame Wim appreciate the boon?
Yes, so pleased that she knocked a century off my debt. That's not a lot compared to the full amount, but Hezek still appreciated it. I didn't mention your help. Hope you don't mind. Maybe it could be our little secret.
Oh wait, let me unsummon Azandir, because he might be in the crowd now somewhere. Hey, Morian.
Are you going to climb the shelves with me? Eat with our ears? Listen with our hands? Don't worry, I'm invisible. Did the spell dance and everything. But if someone does see me, I'll talk like a person. They will realize that I'm not.
What are you doing here? I thought you weren't hiding.
I am hiding. Didn't you hear me? I did the invisibility dance. I'm even crouching tactically behind this crate. You can only see me because you helped me before. We're tied now. Just don't betray me to the eyes and their shadows.
How'd you get in here?
Same as everyone else. I followed the spiders. I couldn't miss this. Imagine if I had to read about your celebration between the covers of a history report.
We'll try not to get caught.
Don't worry, I haven't gotten caught in such a long time. No, I'll stay here until the eyes swim from these shores and make a wake for me to follow. It's so much easier than fighting the current, don't you think?
Sure. Okay, I have to check every one of these ciphers, so they might be ones I've met before. Hey, Oggle's here! Oh, let's go down the line, I guess. Oh, something's happening.
May I have a word?
Sure, but first let me talk to everybody.
I was concerned. But my son and I are building new memories together. Thank you.
All this with your son must be very difficult.
It is, occasionally. I'm trying to keep a positive outlook, though. We've been reunited, and for that, I'm thankful for what you've done.
That old man we met tells me tales of your exploits. I appreciate you helping us both in Fathom's Drift.
How are you holding up?
Well enough. It feels like a part of me is missing. But I want to thank you for everything you've done, for me and for our peoples.
Ogle!
Happy to see your favorite watchling in one piece? Not a single frayed tentacle thanks to you. I don't know how you mortals do it. Gallivanting about all weak and fleshy and susceptible to death. But that makes what you did all the more impressive.
Next time, be more careful with which relics you send for destruction.
Oh, trust me. Lesson learned. Especially after having to deal with that Imperial. He was exceedingly strange.
He is. Oh, speaking of...
Meddler!
Why is there a face in front of me?
Seems you're a natural at getting involved in the affairs that move and shape the planes. I won't bore you with how much celestial energy it's taking to be here right now, but just know that I'm impressed.
What's next for you, Thaddeus?
I can tell you that it won't involve time travel. I won't go near the stuff. Not for a long time. Wait, is that a paradox?
I wouldn't know. Hello, Cypher Agrishna.
It's good to see you again. I had no idea that what you did in Choir's Wine was only one of many labors in Apocrypha. I'm honored to be a part of your story.
How are things in Choir's Wine? Have you gone back inside yet?
I've ventured inside twice now. The corrupting influence of the scrolls is gone, and I was in no danger of succumbing to the hush. But madness still grips the Daedra and my fellow ciphers. I'm afraid Choir's Wine isn't yet safe.
So what now?
I'll have to wait it out. I believe the damage Cypher Sabinius caused is slowly fading. In time, the denizens of Choir's Wine will remember themselves and get back to the Great Eye's work.
Who's Margot?
Who's Margot is overjoyed to see you again. Have you given any more thought to becoming an official addition to the Rectory's chorus? Even a short stay. Perhaps just a century or two? Think it over. The Rectory's doors will always be open to you.
Is there a risk that a rogue mind will take over the Rectory again?
I'd say that risk will always be there, yes. But if it happens again, I'll be prepared. Thanks to you.
Yay. They seem to have really pulled a lot more of the allies you meet in for this one. Although my companions aren't here. I'll check the rest of the hall just to be sure.
Thank you again for returning the numinous grimoire to Cypher's Midden and foiling Akasern's horrible ambitions. Your inscription into the Great Eye's Chronicle is well-deserved. Congratulations, Traveler.
Thank you. Is the numinous grimoire secure now?
I decided it would be better to find a Daedric guardian for the grimoire. It's unfair to hide knowledge from those who seek it, but some books are simply too dangerous for mortals. No more ciphers will lose their minds in the numinous grimoire.
The remnants.
The cenotaph firmly remains in remnant control.
What happened to your
Thanks
horns?
To you.
Wait.
Our group is stronger than ever.
Your awesome horns are gone. What will you do now?
Since our purge of the Dream Carvers, the remnants feel renewed. We have dedicated ourselves to regaining everything that we lost.
How have the other remnants not learned about the Crux?
That is a mystery. When we entered, our voices silenced. Perhaps that knowledge stays locked within the Crux. Or perhaps our Lord Mora does not wish that knowledge to spread. Who are we to question such a judgment?
For a mortal to help so much, we find it encouraging. Perhaps we cannot understand our fates at first glance. Fighting against the odds could only be part of the calculation.
How have the remnants fared since the attack?
Our judgment was flawed. We saw an end where only a challenge stood. Now the remnants find renewed purpose. We shall lift the sword and shield once again.
Cool. Anyone down in the water? No. Anyone up there? No. That's really weird that the two companions aren't here. Maybe... Yeah. It's a little crowded here. Hey, Minai Shai!
Good to see you again, friend. Amazing to see how influential you've been. Truly remarkable. Now, if you're like me and need a break from conversing, I have a few tomes tucked in my robes for casual reading. Just say the word.
Have you asked Hermes Mora why he left you in that cycle?
Me? Question the Prince of Fate? I would never. No, that's laughable. I have journaled about it, though.
Greetings, adventurer. Having spent so long trapped away unseen, I'll admit to having been somewhat anxious about attending this ceremony. But not long ago, someone showed me the virtues of everyday courage. Thank you for that.
What will you do now?
Minaishai and I are tending to the cloisters. There is a great deal of upkeep that we must catch up on now that the cycle has been broken.
Yeah, your horns are gone too. I guess the Daedra with those kind of straight out pointy horns aren't loading correctly.
You are one of the most impressive mortals I've ever met. Well done earning a place in the Chronicle of Fate.
What's the state of the apogee?
We decided to restore its glory rather than abandon it. Some of the knowledge was one of a kind and is lost for now. Everything still exists in the Great Eye's marvelous mind, of course. He'll replace the missing knowledge when he sees fit.
Okay, that's good in a sense. Okay, the Wonder Twins. Who are you two?
Fancy seeing you here, friend. Should have known you'd poke your nose in more than just my brother's study. You should consider becoming a gleaner. We're always looking for inquisitive minds and curious gossips.
Gleaner?
I can even put in a good word.
What's next for you and your brother?
We were thinking of visiting another plane of oblivion. Maybe the realms of Boethia, or perhaps the myriad realms of revelry. I hear those can be nice.
Is this the one? Because there's always an NPC that's like teasing what the next content will be. Because Realms of Boethia we've never seen, but we have been to the myriad realms of revelry very briefly. That's Clavicus Vile's realm. No, wait. The myriad realms of revelry is Sanguine. No, take us there. I want to go there. I want to see Sanguine. I want to see more. I want to see anything of him. He's the least the third least represented prince now, because Jiggalag and Alethea are Athelia. They're exceptions, but yeah, of the standard princes, Sanguine is the least represented. Oh, that would be awesome.
It's good to see you again, friend. Especially now that I can greet you with more than inky tentacles and tattered pages. You showed my sister and I a kindness that we don't often see in Apocrypha. I hope the rest of your time here has been fruitful.
Try not to turn yourself into any more inanimate objects.
Believe me, I don't plan on it. Being a book felt very... stiff.
Oh, this is just water, okay. Yeah, so my companions just aren't here? That sucks. Oh. Well, let me summon Xandir then. Although, wait, now that I think about it, yeah, all these NPCs are just ones from Apocrypha. There were still characters in Necrom. Maybe there's a second part to all this? Pyre? I don't... Oh, wait, no, you're Vorm. Why did you say Pyre? Hold on. Xander, move. I need to talk... No, that's Vorm. Yeah, who's Pyre?
Did you do it? Did you find Torvasad and recover the second glyphic? Wait, don't tell me. Not yet. Meln seems like he has something important he wants to discuss with you.
I wish to hear all about what you found at the prismatic Irish shore. But I can wait my turn. Meln has manifested and wants to speak with you.
Don't remember you.
The Watchling summoned us to witness a new entry get inscribed in the Chronicle of Apocrypha. It must be the record of a truly significant event to demand such an audience.
Mokish, did we deal with him? I don't remember him. Screw it.
I do want to get on with this, but Meln requested that you speak with him first. So I'll just wait here and twiddle my tentacles. As usual.
Magister Goreth referred to you as the mouth of the mouthless. I suppose that fits. Look, I've never been very good at this, but I wanted to thank you. In life, I was a secluded old wizard who cared nothing for anything but magic and my own studies.
We couldn't have gotten through this without you, Meln.
Nonsense. My enormous intellect certainly came in handy, but your fate's chosen. You would have found a way, with or without me. But I'm glad you rescued me from Shalreni, that you took me on this adventure. If I never escaped this soul gem...
Perhaps Larimel knows a way to free you, and Curate Gidane has experience with the dead.
Maybe. I'm in no rush. Adventuring is a new experience for me. I'm content to follow along for now. I'm going to rest for a while. Remember, as long as you have my gem, if you ever need me, just call. Now, talk to Scroot about the Chronicle.
Hello, mortal. The Great Eye told me what happened. Even though things didn't go exactly the way we hoped, we're all still here. That means reality is stable. For now. I'm as surprised as you, but existence is resilient. At least, for another day.
Why did you want to meet you here, Scroot?
Larimel and I spoke with a few of the ciphers, and we're all in agreement. We want to add your story to the Chronicle of Apocrypha. Only the most momentous events make it into that sacred volume. I also wanted to say... you expanded my outlook.
What do you mean, Scroot?
I always saw fate as black and white, set in stone, unchangeable. But now I see that not every aberration is a disaster. Not every surprise a mistake. Thanks for that. Now, let's inscribe you in the Chronicle. Then Curate Gidane wants to see you. Let it be known that the name of Fate's Chosen shall be entered into the Chronicle of Apocrypha, to be remembered forever for actions accomplished in service to fate.
That's not all. They also helped return 3 very important tomes to their proper place in the sidereal cloisters.
That mortal helped me find a secret. Not a whim took a
Oh, I love that they actually
century off
comment on it now. They're not just
This
bystanders.
strong mortal bravely fought the Dream Carvers alongside us.
Incredible, considering they also helped rid the Rectory Corporea of a rogue mind causing havoc.
And they helped me break barriers, know things, and escape. Escape? Who? Shh!
Amazing. I can't believe everything you accomplished.
Really? They helped me recover an important glyphic.
They even turned my failure of a brother back to normal after he transformed
This is so
himself
cool.
into a book.
Many great works from our apogee of the tormenting eye were rescued by this mortal.
Fate's Chosen cleansed Quire's wine when madness was set loose in the stacks.
They recovered the numinous grimoire and brought a murderer to justice. Every cipher is safer now.
And Fate's Chosen confounded the forces of Vermina
That's
and
so
Carian,
cool.
saving Nirn and Apocrypha. Let this record describe it in flowery, yet justified praise. All hail Fate's Chosen!
Oh, that's awesome. Ooh. Let the record show that the Great Eye, Hermaeus Mora, chose a mortal champion to defend Apocrypha and preserve reality from the threat posed by Vermina and Periite. Further, said mortal was instrumental in dealing with the rogue Dremora Torvasard and safeguarding the most precious secrets of the Great Eye's realm. Let the record show that Rakunshulgrim is the chosen of fate, marked by Hermaeus Mora and charged with protecting the threads of destiny for the duration of this crisis. They stopped the enemies of Mora from destroying Apocrypha, ended the poisoning corruption that weakened the realm, drove off Vermina and the Hidden Kindred, and preserved the reality of Apocrypha, Nirn, and all the realms of existence. Rakunshulgrim has been inscribed into the Chronicle of Apocrypha to be remembered forever for actions accomplished in service to fate. All hail Fate's chosen. All hail Hermaeus Mora. Cool.
Your record has been successfully inscribed into the Chronicle. Go on now. Curate Gadane's waiting to talk to you.
That's so cool they had all the NPCs comment on the ceremony, not just be like little idle conversations.
Congratulations, my friend. Having your name inscribed in the Book of Fate isn't a casual honor. I expect it means even greater adventures and accolades are in store for you. Oh, I wonder if my ghostly heart can take it.
Oh, you'll be fine.
It is a great honor to have your name and memory recorded in the Chronicle of Apocrypha, Proxy. You have made quite an impression on Scroot and the rest of the denizens of Hermaeus Mora's domain. Now, Gidane has a request to ask of you.
The time has come for me to return to Necrom and complete my mission for the Abbey. When I present the Fulcrum Obscura to the Abbot, I'd like you to be at my side. Our side. Laramil wants to come too. Isn't that nice?
I'll go with you, Gidane.
That's good. That's very good. I appreciate it. Besides, I want to let the Abbot know what you did. You preserved Nirn, as well as Apocrypha, through your actions. By the way, did you find Torvasard? Laramil has been dying to know what happened.
Torvasard opened the glyphic and got away. There's still danger, but Mora said it isn't imminent.
All right. Not imminent is better than imminent. If the Prince of Fate needs you, he can find you on Nirn as easily as here in Apocrypha. I'm sure there's more to it, but that's your business. I'll leave it to you and Laramil.
I'll meet you in Necrom, Gidane.
I must consider the best parts of the necropolis to show to Laramil. She wants to see everything. We'll meet you in Necrom, friend. At the necropolis.
So Laramil wants a tour of the catacombs now, does she?
Yes, she's being quite insistent on... Wait a moment, are you having a jest with me? Laramil is a special person, as I'm sure you already know. We're just friends, I think. I don't know what I'm saying. We'll meet you back in Necrom.
Okay.
Now that the immediate danger has passed, I would like that tour of your catacombs now.
You would? We'll meet you in Necrom, friend.
Oh, they're cute. Zandy's not going to say anything, huh?
You've been inscribed in the Chronicle of Apocrypha. I knew you were special, but not to this extent.
I really don't remember. I mean, I kind of remember. Oh, wait, I do remember him. Okay. He was a very brief character, though. That's probably why I forgot him.
It's good to see you again,
so that's
friend.
The same.
Fancy seeing you.
That's the same. So I guess everyone else is the same?
You are one of the most impressive mortals I've ever met. Well done earning a place in the Chronicle of Fate.
I think that's the same.
Greetings, adventurer.
That's the same.
Good.
Okay, so they're all the same. Wow, you guys are really packed tight, huh? Is Margot?
Whose Margot is
Okay,
overjoyed.
that's the same.
Are you gonna climb the shelves with me?
That's the same. Hezek, one last farewell.
Looks like the mortal is good for more than...
I think he... Oh, Melon's with me. I think that Hezek has a house guest version. I was looking it up before. I think if it ever comes back to this... Oh, I didn't realize this was a public place. If it ever comes back to the store, I might get it. Because I would love to have Hezek as a house guest. He's a delight. I think I saw that Scroot is in the game files to be a house guest as well. Maybe I should just get Daedra house guests. Because you get plenty of non-Daedra house guests all the time. I do hope that there's a little bit of the Necrom, the NPCs from this overland. Like, there was like people from the egg mine. Well, no one can... Oh, wait, no. The one guy was freed of his responsibilities from Kemilzi, so he could show up. There's the group from Sailing... There's a lot of NPCs, actually, that could be there. I hope that they actually... Maybe there's 2 congratulations ceremonies?
Have you heard? Necrom Abbey will soon reopen.
Truly? Well, that's good to hear. The necropolis is the heart of the city.
Wait.
Why, it's you! I must admit I was satisfied to hear that Master Shelreni Barrow had met her end at the hands of her own allies. It was fitting. Many interesting people are gathering at the Necrom Necropolis. You will be there, yes?
Ah, so I was right.
About time the necropolis reopened. The city hasn't been the same since they closed the
Oh, wait, this is the
catacombs.
dock lady.
Do you know all about that?
Okay, so she didn't
You
die.
should head to the necropolis. I'm sure the abbot wants to thank you personally.
Oh, so there's 2 congratulations ceremonies. Aren't I special? Necropolis is this way. Oh, are we gonna have like a cool like tour of like NPCs saying thank you, or no, I guess not. Maybe I should let me unsummon a Xandir now, because maybe he will be... It doesn't let you have him and an NPC version of him at the same time.
Curate Gadain asked me to watch for you. He's waiting for you through the door to the east.
Okay, thank you. Oh. That's neat. I don't know you. I don't know you. Look at these muscular, shirtless Khajiit. Oh yeah, look. These are all NPCs. Cool, so there are 2 congratulations ceremonies. My eye. Who are they? Oh, wait. Oh, that's cool. So he's projecting here. Well, let's talk to all my friends.
Well done, Curate. With the sacred relic returned, I feel it's safe to once again open the necropolis. Now, why don't you say a few words about your adventures?
Say a few words? Me?
Okay, let's talk to everyone here.
Hey, Merc. Looks like you've been keeping busy. Didn't know the people of this peninsula had it in them to show this kind of gratitude. Color me surprised. I'd say you earned it.
What are your thoughts on parties, Sharp?
Haven't been too many. I suspect they're not really my thing. I'd hope there'd be fewer people and more food and drinks. But you're here, so it's not a complete waste of time.
Thanks, Sharp. It's good to see you.
Hey, Merc.
Okay,
Looks
so
like you've been keeping...
Oops, that dialogue loops infinitely. Oh, this guy.
It seems there is more to you than I thought. Well done.
What became of Balver Bemis?
Oh, we shan't be hearing from Balver Bemis anytime soon. Of course, I still need to find a proper replacement.
So it doesn't sound like he killed him, but he is severely indisposed and possibly arrested, and who knows. That's good, though. Thun, do I know you? No. Ooh, these are neat. Alright, once again, down the line. Ilir Dro. So if I had poisoned that guy, would the other guy be there instead?
Without giving thanks to a true friend of the Bandari. This one's caravan sends warm tidings as well. We did not know your heroics extended to others on the peninsula as well.
Do you still have the Eye of Bandar?
This one was eager to pass it to the next generation of Bandari. He traded it to his nephew for a sweet roll. To feel it pass from this one's hands, there are no words, Walker. It felt right. May luck be with you all of your days.
Safe travels to you, Ilir Sudro.
This one could
Okay,
not
so
leave.
everyone's looping badly.
I'll be honest and tell you I didn't want to come here. I hoped to put Salen Mora behind me. Even if I ended up looking like the hero who stopped the Lark of Rosgard, we both know the truth.
Did you come because you thought the Lark might be here?
The thought had crossed my mind. But it would hardly be sporting, making an arrest and taking attention off your good deeds. I'm here to tell you that you're an inspiration. Your heroism across the peninsula has given me something to aspire to.
Really?
Certainly. It's made me realize that story with the Lark can be one of many in my service as an armiger. That story will still end with me catching him, though. Mark my words.
Good luck, Verlassi.
May the blessings of St. Voorhees be upon you.
You left the
I was hoping
shrine?
You'd say hello. The shrine has had an influx of visitors, just as I thought it would. When I heard you would be attending the reopening celebration, I had to come and show my appreciation.
You felt comfortable leaving the talisman under someone else's watch?
What? Why? You don't think that thief would return? Oh no, I never should have left! I just came to ask, but it hardly matters, does it? I could have just made something up.
What did you come to ask?
All the pilgrims care about is hearing how you and Verlassi stopped the Lark of Rosgard. But I don't know very much about you. I'll just ask the others here about your exploits. Then I'm headed straight back to the shrine.
Good idea. Hey, guys.
So, Hero, I take it you've been up to your old tricks. I'm not sure how much of what I heard I actually believe, but if the danger was as great as they indicated, I'm glad you were on hand to stop it.
Just don't
let the attention go to your head.
What's next for you, Naryu?
I think I deserve some time off. A woman can only slit so many throats and stab so many backs before she needs a hot bath and a bottle of wine. Make that 2 bottles. And if I can find some company to share it with, all the better.
I might be available.
An interesting offer, but I think I'll pass. I was thinking more of something casual and meaningless. Someone or someones I won't mind gutting once I've had my fun. I'd rather not put any more holes in you than you already have.
Okay, moving on.
Rubbing elbows with the elite of the Telvanni Peninsula. Don't get too important, or I might wind up receiving a writ with your name on it one day.
What are you doing here?
I'm not here on business, if that's what you're asking. I don't get to see all these mages and pilgrims in my line of work. While I won't say that it's nice to be among them, it is a change from my usual routine.
I see Naryu's here too.
I know. We meet up when we're in the same area. It gives us an opportunity to compare notes.
Are you friends?
The Morag Tong aren't a small organization, but our work isolates us. And there are very few of our number that I find tolerable. Naryu is usually one of them.
If you're not here on business, why are you here?
Well, currently I'm taking advantage of our host's hospitality. Powerful figures rarely go to the effort of providing food and drink when I show up at their door.
What will you do now?
Wait until I'm issued another writ. Keep my skills honed and do my best to avoid feeling aimless. I think the Grand Master wanted me on hand in case the Telvanni couldn't deal with Master Shelreni's threat, but you handled that. Thanks, I guess.
Oh, I guess, yeah, you would have had that job. Hey, Overseer.
Seems your helpful reach went far beyond my egg mine. Can't say I'm surprised. Marsa and Barlick would have been here to congratulate you, but they're busy getting things ready for reopening. So I hope thanks from an old and grateful Overseer will do.
How goes work at the mine?
It's hard work, but we wouldn't have it any other way. And I do enjoy the antics of the script.
Hey, Cynthia.
I'm glad I made it. Would you believe my superiors thought attending this celebration was frivolous? I wouldn't dare miss a chance to thank the savior of Anchor Egg Mine again. The consortium may underestimate the good you did, but I surely won't.
How are the workers doing?
Very well. Things at the mine are so much better since you came along.
Is Xander not here? Did I goof something up and he was supposed to be... Huh.
I was booking a passage to leave the peninsula when I heard about a gathering at the Necropolis. Glad I could make it. It's lovely to see you again. And Nathan's here too, in his own way. Did you see?
You're leaving the peninsula? Where are you headed?
I'll start at the Library of Vivek, then head over to Winterhold. Cecile and I have the whole route planned.
Ooh, is Winterhold the
since
hint?
she taught Nathan how to project his image, it's like he's here with me. Sort of. He's still getting the hang of it.
Why didn't Cecile think of that sooner?
Well, you know how receptive she is to ideas that aren't her own. I'm so glad I got to see you once more before I left. Thanks for helping me make the right choice. You're traveling too, right? Maybe we'll see you around.
Maybe. Safe travels, Dacia.
It's you! Hello! I'm still getting the hang of this magic, and I have no idea if it's working. Can you and Dacia hear me? Am I coming through?
I can hear you. How are you holding up?
Missing Dacia, of course, but my mother's been teaching me how to project my image with magic. Isn't it brilliant? Anywhere she goes, I go too. Sort of. The image on this side isn't very... well, it's better than nothing.
It's good to see you outside of the tower.
And you! I just wanted to thank you. Dacia's traveling the world, she's radiant. I've never seen her so happy. I really think she's going to find this cure for me. I'm looking forward to the day when I can shake your hand in person.
And you. Take care, Nathan.
It's you!
Okay.
Hello!
What? Are you meditating in front of the kiln? That seems weird. I don't think you should be doing that. Maybe after this is done, I'll head back to Cypher's Mint and see maybe I missed a Xandir? I don't know. Ooh, cool face paint.
Can't believe it. Are you blessed by the Tribunal? To have achieved so much and saved so many. I knew you were capable after you helped me at Kemelzi. This is so much more.
I thought you'd be serving a new sacred site by now, Thorin.
Oh, I am. I sail for a small temple tomorrow. It won't be as grand as Kemelzi, but it will be quieter. The temple must be pleased with my diplomatic exploits. They're sending me to a place where I'll have to interact with more miscreants.
Where's the new temple?
I can't say. Sacred temple secrets to uphold. I thought my betters were going to be furious that I even told you about Kemelzi. But apparently I made the correct decision.
Have you heard from Protus?
No, and I doubt I ever will. It seems like doors to Sothasiel's laboratory are sliding shut forever. Protus will be all right. As far as I know, factotums don't experience loneliness. Sothasiel, in his infinite wisdom, gave them that comfort.
Congratulations. I guess it turns out you were right to be suspicious about the Stormwing. I've heard stories about murder, illness, and cultists infiltrating the catacombs. A good thing you were there to handle things.
What will you do with the Stormwing?
I'll keep the Stormwing quarantined until I can get it properly fumigated. Sooner or later, the ship's owners will send a new captain and crew from Vivek City. If they can find anyone willing to serve on her, that is.
Surprised to see me? I'll admit that deciphering Draenus' notes have proved to be quite the ordeal. A surprising number of sleepless nights.
I guess I could have made this guy crazy.
This for the world. Not when there are so many important people in attendance.
Seems you didn't need the prism after all.
You were quite right to warn me. Even so, sometimes late at night, it's like I hear it whispering to me.
Well, that's foreboding. Oh, you're here now.
When you came to Old Isra to ask me about Master Shildreni, I thought I was sending you to your death. Not from malice, mind you. I simply doubted she could be beaten by a wandering adventurer. I'm pleased to see that I was wrong.
What's next for you, Vabdru?
Ah, you wonder if there's a place for Master Shildreni's mouth in Old Isra after all the things she did. Do not worry for me. There are a number of vacancies in the Assembly of Masters. I could be very useful to a newly promoted master.
The Assembly won't blame you for serving Master Shelreni?
That's what a mouth does. I loyally represented my master's interests against all opposition. And I demonstrated the discretion to put House Delvani's interests first when Master Shelreni became a threat. I shall find new employment quite soon.
Good for you. Who are you? I don't know you. Hey, Abbot.
Thank you for what you did for us here, Traveler. Our honored dead are at peace again. Gadain, however, is not. I fear I surprised him when I called on him to speak. Would you talk with Gadain and set him at ease?
Okay.
Give Gadain some assurance, Proxy. Then come back and speak with me when you are done.
The abbot insisted on the immediate return of the relic, friend. Sorry you missed that part of the ceremony. But now he wants me to give a speech? I'd rather go back to Apocrypha with you and face a horde of corrupted lurkers.
Just tell the crowd what's in your heart. You'll do fine, Gadain.
Right. What's in my heart? Helpful to the end, that's you. Well, I might as well get this over with. Oh, while I pull my thoughts together, Laramil wants to talk to you.
Oh, you've got this, Gadain. Oh, I guess I need to talk to her first.
Since we seem to have a moment, tell me what occurred at the prismatic Irish shore.
Torvasard opened the glyphic of lost memories. I witnessed the secret too.
I see. Are you at liberty to tell me what the glyphic contained?
Mora erased the memory of another Daedric prince from existence. Ethelia, the Prince of Paths.
A forgotten Daedric prince? Only the one who knows could keep such a fat secret for so long. Is there anything else I should know, Proxy?
Torvasard isn't clanless. He's an agent of the Forgotten Prince. He wants to find the last glyphic.
Then I am sure Hermaeus Mora shall call upon us again when the time is right. You are still Fate's chosen, and I am your guide. But reality seems to be holding together for now. I think we have time to rest, to reflect, and to listen to Gadain.
Right, let's see what Curate Gadain is going to tell the Assembly.
If there was an imminent danger, Hermaeus Mora would summon us. For now, bask in your victories, Proxy. You faced down Daedric princes and saved Apocrypha and Nirn. Take this, thanks from the one who knows, and a sign of friendship from me. Go on with your life, Proxy. When Hermaeus Mora needs us to resume the chase, I shall send word.
Yay.
Until then, I believe I shall remain here in Necrom for a time. Restore the bindery, explore the necropolis, get to know Curate Gadain a little better.
So Laramel, you and Gadain?
Grow up, Proxy. I am well over a century old. Young for an Altmer, but not without my share of romantic experiences. I find the curate to be intriguing. I wish to take the time we have to get to know him better, to see where things may lead.
Of course, Laramel. Are you sure we're finished here? Torvasard still seeks the third glyphic.
Yes, but he no longer has the resources of Vermina and Periite at his command. He used them, and they shall not soon forget that. So even with his many abilities, he will need time to plan before he can attempt another assault on Apocrypha.
But he will try again, right? He wants to recover the rest of the memory.
I expect so, as does the one who knows. Which is why you are still bound by his contract, and I am still on call to aid you. But that is tomorrow's concern. I shall send word when the threads of fate that bind us once again converge. Be well, Proxy. Say what is in your heart, Gadain.
Right. Thanks, Laramil. The abbot asked me to tell you about my adventures. How I recovered the sacred relic and saved the necropolis. But the truth is, I couldn't have done any of it without Fate's champion. Someone I'm proud to call my friend. Thanks to them, we saved the relic. We saved Nirn. We saved all of reality. All hail Fate's champion. All hail my friend.
Oh, these guys aren't going to
Well
comment?
said, Gidane.
Thanks, Laramil. I couldn't have done any of this without you, too.
Gidane.
Oh?
Go on with your life, Proxy.
Okay, so that's the same.
Did I do all right, friend? I didn't seem too nervous or ramble or anything, did I? No, but I'm doing it now, aren't I? Of course I am. If your travels ever bring you back to Necrom, please, come and visit. I'll never forget our adventures.
So, Gidane, you and Laramil?
What? Did Laramil say something? Was I too forward? Not forward enough? Oh, I am so not good at this. How could I keep a secret from you? Laramil has agreed to stay in Necrom. At least for a while.
That's a great idea. Just make sure to pay attention. Laramil isn't one to hide her expectations.
Laramil has expectations? What sorts of... Oh! I see. Yes, I shall endeavor to monitor not only her words, but her gestures. I must seem like a country bumpkin to someone as sophisticated and traveled as Laramil. Oh, what's the use? I am a bumpkin.
Just be honest and be yourself, Gidane. You'll do fine.
You really think so? Thank you, my friend. It means a lot for you to say that. And I meant what I said. If you ever need my help, or a place to stay, or anything, don't hesitate to call on me. I learned so much at your side.
Well done. I half expected my young curate to flee the hall rather than speak to this assembly. But he did a magnificent job. Thank you again for helping Gidane recover the Fulcrum Obscura. The necropolis wouldn't be the same without it.
Did all the keepers recover from Blightcrown sickness?
Yes, thank the ancestors. Although some of our brethren nearly became permanent residents of the necropolis before we were able to nurse them back to health. Things would have been much worse if Gidane hadn't acted and teamed up with you.
What's next for the Necrom necropolis?
We resume our sacred task, helping our people stay close to the ancestors who have gone before them. In time, I will join those who sleep below. Who knows? Perhaps Gidane will be ready to take up my responsibilities when that day comes.
Alright, so did they have anything different to say now?
When you came to Old Israel...
No, that seems to be the same.
I can't believe it. Are you blessed by the tribunal?
Okay, you don't have the dialogue anymore, but that seems to be the same.
I'm glad I made it. Would you believe my superiors...
Okay, that's the same. Where did Sharp go? What? Is it because someone has Sharp summoned in here? Is that why he's not in here now?
To think my colleague is now eternally listed in a codex that sits within Morris' personal library. And I, as Xander Alcibiades, played a part in the tale. Ha! Now, what say we get some celebratory tea?
If I summon Sharp now, will he also have something to say? If I walk around a bit?
Ready to move out.
Let's see if I... That seemed like when I passed this threshold. Come on, Sharp. I know you want to talk to me, bud.
What? Fine. Only because it's you asking.
Okay, never mind. Let's see. Maybe if I leave and walk back in? I forget. Do the NPCs all stay here? They do. Let's see if I walk up to the stairs and I walk back down. Will Sharp say anything? No, I guess you get one companion interaction. That's it. I do want to head back to Cypher's Midden really quick and see if Xander shows up there, but that'll be... Ooh, also, wait, I got the Savior of Necrom. Don't I get a mount for that? I want to see what that looks like. Notifications, costumes. How does this look? Yep, it's exactly what I thought. And then notifications, arthropods. Barrel glow Nyx ox steed. Oh yeah. That's neat. That's a little underwhelming for the difficulty to get it, but actually no, it's fine. Cool. It's not really the kind of mount I want for this character, but I have an alt that could probably look good with it. Now where was it? Was like right down there, right? Cypher's Hall. Oh, you can't go back in. Alright, well if Xander was there, something was preventing him from spawning correctly, but it's fine. How come the NPCs in Necrom didn't comment on things like the ones in Cypher's Midden did? Like, why do half the effort? Strange. But, yeah, that's it for Necrom and Elder Scrolls Online for now. I don't know when the next time I'll record for this game will be, because Quarter 3... Well, I never recorded for Quarter 3 in the past, because that was always just the dungeon DLC, and now it's being replaced by just fixes and quality of life improvements, that kind of thing. But Quarter 4... was always a zone DLC, and that's getting replaced by some endless dungeon thing, which who knows how much plot that actually has, and if it's even worth recording in the first place. I guess we'll see. But it might be a whole nother year before I record for this game, which is fine, because we're on, what, 260 episodes, give or take? I've recorded of this, so a little less frequency wouldn't hurt. But yeah, that's it for now. So thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.